Hey guys, welcome to our exclusive marathon of videos. This is day one of Apps-a-palooza here on Vision All Access. As you can tell, I'm clearly excited to get started on this plethora of videos. Me and Dave both are. So Dave and I were thinking of a way to launch Apps-a-palooza here on Vision All Access. And we came up with a couple ideas. Isn't that right, Dave? So here was Dave's idea for launching Apps-a-palooza here on Vision All Access. He wanted to do a kind of Olympics tie-in. So he wanted to have video of himself carrying a torch, running to my home, and lighting something on fire. Well, as awesome as that idea would be, and it would look killer, the fire department kind of had a different way of looking at it. They called it arson. We tried to think of another way away from that. But then we thought to ourselves, a launcher is still an app. So why don't we launch Apps-a-palooza with a launcher? We're kicking off Apps-a-palooza with our review of Action Launcher 3. So for me, whenever I'm picking out an app, I like to look in the Google Play Store for a rating of at least 4.0 out of 5. And at the time of filming here, Action Launcher actually ranks a 4.1. So when I first started with Android, everyone directed me to Nova Launcher. And hey, that's a great launcher. I have nothing against it. For me, I just wanted to try out something different. Trying something new, keeping the juices flowing. Something's not working, let's get rid of it. Let's throw something else on there. I mean, we can change, we're adaptable. We can change our shirts, we can change our hats. Dave changes his underwear. You did change them today, right? I got a blue hat. So let's get into what makes Action Launcher 3 my launcher of choice. Pretty basic launcher in my opinion. Doesn't have nearly the amount of customization as Nova Launcher does, but it does come included with a couple of little goodies here. And who doesn't like a couple little goodies? Now the first thing we're going to cover here is the fact that this thing has a side-mounted app drawer. I don't know how people can function without an app drawer. It just blows my mind, to be quite honest. Dave tried going without an app drawer for a day. I hardly recognized the poor guy afterwards. It's insanity! All the apps are alphabetically listed. You can scroll down the letters to get to your app of choice a little bit more quickly, but that's not where the fun ends, friends. This next feature is really the one that kind of won me over. It's called covers. Now I know you guys are like, Hunter, what's a cover? Tell us, download us, info us. That's the reason you're making this video. Okay, I'm getting there. As you can see on my main screen here, it looks like I just have Facebook, just have YouTube, just have my camera app. So the cover has two functions. So if I simply click on it, like Facebook here, it launches me right into the Facebook app. However, if I swipe up on the icon, it'll actually launch a folder. So because in here I use Facebook the most, I'm gonna put that app as my cover. But inside I can keep all my other communication apps, such as the Pages Manager, Twitter, Snapchat, Hangouts, Inbox, even the new Duo app. And then we have shutters. Now shutters are a little bit different than covers. Yes, there is a difference here. Like I said before, I love widgets, especially useful ones. So let's take my Messenger app for example. As you can see down at the bottom, it's got two little lines, kind of looks like an equal sign. If I swipe up on that icon, it's not launching a folder, it'll actually launch the widget itself. So I don't have to have it on screen, I can hide it right there in the app and still have quick access to it. It's great, real-time saver, and I like how it doesn't clutter up everything. And the last thing I'm going to talk about with Action Launcher 3 that makes it kind of cool is helping customize your wallpaper. What it does is it picks out a complementary color from your wallpaper and customizes the Google search bar at the top. Now, I personally have the Google search bar always up there, never know when you're going to need it. Just nice that they tie in that little bit of functionality. Now, you don't have to access this feature if you don't want to. If you like the plain old Google search bar, I got nothing against that. But me and Dave both love the fact that it picks out a color from your wallpaper and it'll change it. Every time you change your wallpaper, the color up there changes depending on the wallpaper that you've chosen. Thanks for joining us on day 1 of Apps-a-palooza. Hopefully we'll see you guys all. Dave, what are you doing with that torch? Dave? No, Dave, the fire marshal said no. Dave, I'll see you guys tomorrow.